Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show with your hosts LeeSilber and Ellen Goodwin. This podcast is short, fun, and jam-packed with good ideas that you can start using right away. And here's your hosts, Lee and Ellen.
Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show. I'm Ellen Goodwin, and I am running solo today. Lee is out taking care of business, so I am here to talk to you about ways to be more efficient and productive at work. Now, there's no way of getting around it. Whether you work at home, you work in someone's office, wherever you work, there's got to be ways to be more efficient and productive. And it's especially important right now during summer when sometimes we feel ourselves drifting, that we're not as on top of things. So if we can make things easier to get done, we're going to be more efficient and productive. So here's a few ways that you can make your office, whatever your office might be, a little bit more productive. Now, the first thing you can do is just streamline your office. Make sure the things that you use a lot are right by you. The things you don't use so often are a little further away. You want your good things at your fingertips. Pretty basic, right? Now, you can also turn that on its head if you want, because you can make the things you need more often further away in making you have to move to get them, which was going to tie in with number 3. But I like to keep things I need right at my fingertips so I don't waste time. Now, here's the thing. I always think that wasting time isn't the bad thing. It's what can happen in that little break of time. That's when we can get distracted. So you want to prevent yourself from getting distracted. And when you prevent that, you stay on task and you get things done. Now, the second thing that you can do to be more efficient in your office is to make time blocks for emails. That's it, time block. Don't have your email on all the time. Don't have the little number popping up or the little notification dinging there. You get distracted. Distractions are the number one way you end up not being productive. So anything you can do to prevent distractions is going to be helpful. So turn off your email, set a timer so you know when you can check it, or just know, like 10 o'clock. I check my emails at 10 and 2. Boom, that's it. You can even put a note in your signature that tells people, for efficiency reasons, I only check my email between 10 and 2. Please do not worry if I do not respond immediately. Email doesn't have to rule your life, so you take charge. Decide when you're going to work on email and only do it then. Now, the third thing you can do is take movement breaks, like I mentioned earlier. At the top of the hour, at the half hour, jump up, do a little dance party, maybe touch your toes, do some jumping jacks, things like that. Move around, then sit back down and get to work. Movement breaks work great because they change your energy, they change your physical state, they get you ready to do something else. If we sit all day, we're not productive. You've all heard the studies that sitting is just as bad as smoking cigarettes. Well, I don't know if it's that dire, but sitting all the time just can't be good for you. We aren't created to sit on our butts all the time. So get up and move. Number 4, listen to music without words. Now, you can listen to classical music. You can listen to what I like to listen to is binaural beats. I just go on YouTube, look up a binaural beats recording. Usually they're like between 2 and 3 hours long. They're just music. There's no words. You can get them to have for focus, for energy. It's a whole scientific basis to them. But it's awesome because it enables you to have some ambiance going on. It helps you to focus more, and it's a little more fun. Fifth thing. Oh, I'm on 5. Set a timer at least 2 times a day. And what I mean by this is set a timer on your phone, use a kitchen timer, but set it for at least 30 minutes and just do some deep focus. If you can do that 2 times a day, you've got an hour of deep focus time where you're working on your most important work. That's the work that's going to move you forward the most. So if you can just do that, half an hour twice a day, maybe half an hour in the morning, half an hour in the afternoon, you're going to see a marked difference in what you accomplish. Again, when you focus, you don't have distractions. Distractions are going to be the thing that just sabotages your day. So number 6 is you're going to race the clock when your energy is low. And what I mean by this is you're going to set a timer again. Set a timer for maybe 10 minutes. Give yourself 3 to 5 tasks that you need to complete in that 10 minutes, and then do them as fast as you can and beat the clock. This works because you can't get distracted because you're trying to beat the clock. You're trying to get each of those 10 things done. These 3 to 5 things done in the 10 minutes. So pick those things that you need to get done. I've done this around the house sometimes where I know I have little tasks. Oh, I need to put batteries in the smoke detector. I need to take a box out to the garage. I need to put some things in the closet. Any of those things are easy to do, but they're easy to get distracted on. So if I play beat the clock, I just knock them out of the park in 10 minutes. So when your energy is low during the day, give yourself a little pickup. Try beat the clock. The great thing is you'll get things done. You'll get a little dopamine hit because you'll be super excited you got those things done, and that's going to carry through for the rest of the day. Number 7, have a back on track plan. Even the best organized and planned out days can just go crazy due to unforeseen circumstances. All of a sudden, you find yourself doing things that you hadn't planned on, and when you finally get back to where you want to be, you're just unmotivated. You're unfocused. So have a back on track plan. Basically, it's something that helps you stop, refocus, and restart. Now, you can have any kind of plan that you want. It just has to be something that you think of, okay, I'm stopping the craziness. I'm going to sit and breathe for 10, 15 seconds, deep breaths, and then I'm going to get back to where I need to be. It can be any sort of plan along those lines, but have one just in case, because some days it just goes to heck and you can't get it done. So stop, refocus, and restart. And finally, always have on your desk a not now list. Now, this is just a piece of paper where you write things down as they pop into your head as you're trying to do other work. But you write them down. You just get them out of your head. You could be working on a report and an idea pops into your head like, oh, you're supposed to call the dentist. Well, you don't want to stop right there in the midst of your report because what's going to happen? You're not going to get back to the report. You're going to get distracted. So instead, just write on your not now list, call the dentist, and then keep working on your report. It's out of your brain. It's on the piece of paper. You can keep going. By the end of the day, you may have a whole bunch of things on your not now list. That's great. You can plug them into your list going forward. But having that list is going to save you from being distracted, from going off track. So those are 8 easy, simple ways to keep your work going well. Keep your office organized, wherever your office might be. So that's it for today. I'll be back next week with Lee for another episode of the Faster, Easier, Better Show.